So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite cinematic real estate videos. This house was gorgeous. It had beautiful woodwork, beautiful staircase, and I'm going to show you how we highlighted those features, some of the editing styles and tricks and tips that I use, and how to elevate your footage by doing super simple things within Final Cut Pro. The drone that was used was my Mavic 2 Pro. I shot that at 4K and 30 frames a second, and the camera was the Olympus EM1 Mark III on the Leiwa 7.5mm f2, and I believe I was wide open at f2 because this house was dark, had a lot of dark wood within it, and I shot this at Cinema 4K, which meant I had to be at 24 frames a second, so I had to make sure I was walking super slow. But with that camera, that Micro Four Thirds camera, it is super easy to keep it stable. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. I'm going to show you how I shot this. Simple speed ramp there, dipping down. Now watch this. See that little wobble there? It's because of the wind. Handle it good right here. Now one of my favorite shots, going to come in and reveal that short speed ramp there. Boom, right on the beat. I'm going to review that with you guys. We're coming down. This is where I talk about in some of the other tutorials on how to edit your videos. If you want to make an interesting transition, you do this in post. You do a zoom. You kind of speed ramp at the end of the first clip and then speed ramp at the beginning of the second clip. Watch. As I'm coming back down the stairs right here. Speed ramp, and then I cut to a different style. Here's one of my favorite shots right there. Watch that. We are rolling. So all I did for this next shot was I did a reveal shot and showed that staircase again at the same time, and I'll show you right here on my screen where we take at the beginning of the clip, we click a keyframe right here, setting your framing to what it's 100%, and then you just bring it to like 108, 110, and then it gives it a nice push-in effect right there. It's a simple push-in to show. Now notice this shot. I'm up a little high, but if you can see right here, we have this really beautiful woodwork where these faces are carved out. So that's the only reason why I was shooting up high. Typically, you're going to be about chest level, as you're walking through the house. And notice I'm not spending a lot of time on showcasing the chandeliers or any other items in the house. We want to show the space, highlight the features within the house itself. That's what's going to help sell it. I'm going to speed ramp around and then slow it right back down coming into this bedroom. Here is a crane shot where I'm moving down, but I'm also rotating the camera at the same time. Showing that brick. Now this was the same as that reveal shot right here. All I did was a crane upwards. On site, all I did was lift the gimbal up, and then in post, I did the scaling of the frame, 100 to about 110 with the keyframing. Right here. So it looks like I'm coming up over the couch, but I'm really not doing that. Another reveal, a short little speed ramp, and then another speed ramp where we ramp it up and music gets going. Coming into the bedroom, see how I speed ramp that into the bedroom and then I slow it down. Coming back down, showing that. That's the highlight of the house. You got to show that as much as possible. Kitchen. Walking back. This was one of those keyframe zoom-ins right here on that drone shot. I'm going to show that one more time so you can see that. That'll take your drone video to the next level and just give it a lot more interesting effect, where all I'm doing is panning around the house with the drone really slow, and then in post you're going to keyframe that scaling of that and then basically doing a zoom in transition. It looks so good. Watch that. Very subtle, but just enough to be like, huh, that looks cool. See how that speed ramp, and then you slide it in, catching the sun flickering, and then here we're doing a push in and then a reveal, nice and slow, craning up. Look at the water, how rough that was. And the trees. I wish I could have redid that shot because it was just so windy. But Yeah, there you go. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. We got more tutorials coming. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.